Thank you for joining me. Let's talk about change, something that none of us like, me included. Some of this might be radically too close to home for some of us. Perhaps your dad left you, but you stayed in this marriage to your wife because there were kids, and perhaps it wasn't the greatest marriage, but you did better than what your father did, and you made a change and a commitment to stay so your kids would not feel abandoned. Maybe you grew up in a home where there was a lot of dysfunction, a lot of manipulation, and so you made those changes in your life to be different than what you knew. Maybe you're not where you want to be, but you're certainly not where you were because you've changed. You've changed many things about your life. Maybe you're at a point where you don't really want to change your spending habits, but you know that you need to. Maybe you're at a point in your life where I just have to make some changes to my exercise routine or to my diet or a combination of both or something like that, so that you could have better health. So change, as much as we don't like it, and who would, many times there's something fruitful and beneficial that comes out of making a change, such as better health. Maybe your blood pressure is lowered, things like that. So I was thinking about this, and I want you to think about what you were like before you were changed. Maybe you had a serious drug problem, maybe an alcohol problem, maybe your thoughts weren't pure, maybe you were fantasizing about people that weren't your husband, maybe it was that guy on the phone in the other state at your job that you thought about. There's a lot of things. If we think about where we were and where we are now, a lot of things that we've changed that we don't do anymore. And why don't we do that? Because one, it's not good, it's not beneficial, it's not helpful. And we know that this behavior is not something that we should do as a godly man or a godly woman. So we decide to make a change, much like that change that I gave the example. Maybe your, father left you, but you decided to stay for your kids and you made a better choice. And it was worth it, but it was hard. So maybe we need to change our attitude about change because we don't like it, but maybe if we thought about change as a good thing or as a better thing or as a way to change us from worse to better or from bad to good, if we thought about change differently, then maybe those things that we need to change, if we just changed our attitude about changing, maybe that would help. So in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, beginning in 17, here's what it says. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. Now all things are of God, who has reconciled us to himself through Jesus Christ, and has given us the ministry of reconciliation. That is, that God was in Christ reconciling the world to himself, not imputing their trespasses on them, and has committed to us the word of reconciliation. Now then, we are ambassadors for Christ, as though God were pleading through us. We implore you on Christ's behalf, be reconciled to God. For he made him who knew no sin to be sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God in him. So just like you, I have things in me that I need to change. And I'm going to work on changing my attitude about change so that I'm more responsive and more receptive to making the changes that I need. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.